Hello everybody, this is Cameron Snow with Danomics. So in this video, we're going to be going over how you can create a cross-section that uses raster logs in Danomics. So let's get started. All I have here is I just have a map with my well headers on here. And what I'm going to do to create a cross-section is the following. I am going to come up here and I'm going to split the window. And I am going to add a tab, and I'm going to add a new cross-section view here. Now this will open up a empty cross-section window, and I'm going to come in and I'm going to add my well headers. I'm going to add some rasters, and I am going to add my tops here. Now, in these particular wells, I have already picked my tops, so those are showing up, but you notice I haven't selected a log database. So this is the scenario where you have rasters, but no logs for your wells. Now, how do we get those rasters to show up? Easiest way to do that is you just hover over one of the curve headers and click on that to bring up the track settings. Once you bring up the track settings, what we can do is we can come here to add track, and we're going to create a new track, and I'm going to call this, gamma ray raster here. I'm going to hit create, and now what I'm going to do is here under the type, I'm going to say type raster, and I'm going to type in GR there. And the reason I'm putting in GR is because in my raster database, that is what I have named my raster tracks. And we can see, here when we're quite zoomed out, we've got our rasters that are rendering, and then once we zoom in a little bit, we'll see the resolution on those improves to what we would expect here, and we can see these. Now, you'll notice that we still have these original tracks here. If you want to, you can get rid of those. So let's say I wanted to get rid of my gamma ray track and my resistivity track. I can just leave myself with the depth and the raster if I want to. We can still flatten on tops the way we've previously done. Now, let's say I do have well logs and I want to utilize those. What do? I can expand out my settings here. I am going to now bring in our logs. And now in this case, I have a whole bunch of wells that have both the necessary well log data as well as the handful of wells that have rasters. So, and here we can see a few of those wells that have rasters on them. Now, let's say I only wanted to show let's say the resistivity off of those. I can just come back here and add an existing track. I'm going to add that, extra small resistivity track back. So now we have that available here, and in the wells where we still have our raster logs, we'll have our raster show up beside the resistivity as well. And you can of course add as many tracks as you would like in here to display alongside your rasters. Okay, so that is a quick way to get started with using rasters in Danomics. This is, of course, already based on the assumption that you have came in here and you have already done the depth registration on your raster files. So you've already came in, you've assigned it to an API, you've created tracks, and now you're using those tracks to display the raster. All right. Well, that's it for today's video. If you need any help with this, you can always contact us at support@danomics.com. Thank you.